3.5%, mostly in the Virginia-type peanuts. A new region has developed in the last few years. It's called the Delta region. That's Louisiana, Arkansas, Mississippi, and Missouri. They have not grown peanuts in the past, but now they're getting into peanuts. They're showing that Arkansas had 32,927 acres. Missouri jumped out this year, planted 13,339 acres. That Delta region now has almost 5% of the U.S. production. And then there's Texas, Oklahoma, New Mexico, the Southwest. They plan to plant 178,000 acres of peanuts. That's 12.4%.
Bite back at flies this season with ready-to-use Cleanup 2 Pour-On Insecticide with IGR. Cleanup 2 Pour-On Insecticide controls house flies, stable flies, horse flies, black flies, horn flies, and deer flies on cattle with just one application and zero withdrawal. And it's the first cattle insecticide pour-on product to include an insect growth regulator. Bite back with Cleanup 2 Pour-On Insecticide. See product label for complete product information, indications, and application instructions.
I'm Tyron Spearman for Southeast Ag Dip.
Partly sunny today with a shower or thunderstorm around, high 81 to 87. Tonight mainly clear, low 58. Tomorrow, Saturday and Sunday, it will be pleasant with sunshine, high 80 to 87. High Saturday and Sunday, high 84 to 89. Monday, plenty of sunshine. We'll have a high Monday of 88 to 91. From the Florida Weather Center, I'm Brian May.
Hey folks, you said you wanted more BOGO, more buy one, get one free deals at Bob Wine's Camellia Gardens. Now Bob Wines has them for you. Check the ad, but here are just a few. Confederate Jasmine, regularly $9.99, buy one, get one free. Red Fountain Grass, regularly $19.95, buy one, get one free. Same for blueberry bushes, also on BOGO. And it's crepe myrtle time, of course. Bob has the biggest selection around. Choose from a whole array of colors, prices starting at just $24.99. And if you buy dark red, white, or pink, you buy one and get one for half price. Same for all shade and flowering trees. An enormous selection to choose from, and they're all buy one, get one at half price, with prices starting as low as $19.99 on some trees that are almost 4 feet tall. Check us out, then come on over to Bob Wine's Camellia Gardens, Southeast 38th Street, daily till 4:30. And of course, you get free curbside delivery. Yes, we're open in the same blooming place since 1952.
WOCA. Ocala.
You're listening to AM Ocala Live, WOCA, the Source, 96.3 FM, 1370 AM. As is time for Veterans News. And on the phone, we've got Hank and Gary. Good morning, gentlemen.
Yeah, we do. And we got a couple of other guests with us this morning, Jim and Morris, and they'll introduce themselves in a minute. Unfortunately, like we do every Thursday, and so people won't be forgotten, and you remember there are people working on our behalf paying the ultimate price to protect us one way or the other. But we do have casualties, and we've got quite a few police officers, firefighters, and a number of them have died as a result of exposure to the coronavirus, unfortunately. So
that's true, and we're going to start with firefighter EMT Israel Izzy Nudge Tolentino Jr., who was with the Passaic Fire Department in Passaic, New Jersey. His end of watch was March 31st, and he succumbed to the COVID-19. And we have firefighter Mario Arjanjo, who's with the Chicago Fire Department in Chicago, Illinois. His end of watch was March 31st, and he also succumbed to the COVID-19 virus. Going to the law enforcement, we have Lieutenant Glenn Dale Hutto Jr. of the Baton Rouge Police Department in Baton Rouge, Louisiana. His end of watch was April the 26th. We have Deputy Sheriff John Andrews Roden of the Bell County Sheriff's Office in Texas. His end of watch was April the 26th. And we have another firefighter. We have fire suppression technician Eduardo Ramirez. His end of watch was April the 21st. He was with the El Paso Fire Department in El Paso, Texas. And we have Officer Conrad Buckley, who was with the Claremont, Florida Police Department, and his end of watch, very close to home, 4/28 of this year. And we have Corporal Lawrence Wunley of the United States Department of Defense, Naval District, Washington, D.C. His end of watch was April 21st, and he was also a victim of COVID-19. And we have Detective Alex Ruperto of the Union City Police Department in Union City, New Jersey. His end of watch was April the 16th, and he was also a victim of the COVID-19. We have Police Officer Ronald Newman of the Chicago, Illinois Police Department. His end of watch was April the 17th, and Officer Newman was also a victim of the COVID-19. Our thoughts and our prayers go out not only to these families of these firefighters and these police officers, but all the healthcare workers on the front line that have died from or suffered from this disease, and also all the people, our fellow citizens, that have contracted this disease.
Amazing grace, how sweet the sound that saved a wretch like me. I once was lost, but now I'm found. Was blind, but now I see.
Okay. We're back.
You're back, Joe.
Hey, thank you, guy. Appreciate that. Yeah, we got a couple of guests. Not really guests. They really work with us. Jim and Morris. There are two of our chaplains in the building. Two of the ones that show up most of the time, do most of the work. We appreciate you guys. I'll let them introduce themselves in a minute. Let me just thank a few people who've been really good to us lately during the time of crisis. As I told you, we're open. We're still serving people. We're still expending money and food and whatever else we can do. So I want to thank O'Brien's Garage down there on Silver Springs Boulevard. They've been very, very good to us. And Craig Curry, one of our former mayors, who has been very good to us. Terry Crawford. And then a couple that I know they don't want me to mention their name, but when they got their stimulus check, they were nice enough to send us a very nice sized check and wanted to share it with us. I won't mention their names. That would probably embarrass them, but they're probably listening. They know who they are. So just want to thank them. Thank you all for contributing. We had some people show up the other day and brought a lot of food and wouldn't even take a thank you note from us or just wanted to just drop it off and say, hey, just keep on serving the veterans you serve. So I want to let those people know we appreciate it and can't do it without you, really. So thank you. And then I'll let Morris and the Reverend Jim here just introduce themselves. Morris is a Army veteran, Vietnam, amongst other things. Morris?
And the Air Force.
And well, I didn't want to mention the Air Force, but that's all right.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
I was Air Force during the Korean War, and Then I got out and went to school, and then when I went back in, I went in the Army then for another 20-some years. But I've been here now with Vets Helping Vets, I don't know, I guess maybe 2 or 3 years. Before that, I was a chaplain up at Monroe Hospital for 12 years. And that led into a situation where I developed some sort of an inner ear problem. And my doctor says, you've got to find some place that you can sit down. You can't be running up and down the halls. So I had known Hank and Gary before, and I called them, and they said, no, come on over. We'd like to have you here. So that's how I ended up here. And you'll notice now that my voice is raspy and failing, and therefore I can't teach and preach anymore, so I gave it to Jim over here.
And you put, how long did you serve in Vietnam?
I served 2 tours in Vietnam.
2 tours?
Yeah, I was in Korea during the Korean War in 1952. Flew with 5th Air Force. Then in Vietnam, I was with military intelligence. And that's not an oxymoron.
Yeah. In the Marine Corps, it is.
That's why I went in the Marine Corps.
And you retired out warrant officer?
Yeah, Chief Warrant.
Chief Warrant, outstanding. Appreciate you, sir. These are very helpful to us. You know, a lot of the veterans we have come in looking for spiritual counseling, and sometimes it's beyond what we can do. And so Morris jumps in with both feet and helps out veterans in need and their families. And then, I almost hate to introduce you, actually. my little brother. My little brother.
Yes, my older brother. My name is Jim Wyrostek, and I'm one of the chaplains here at the Vets Helping Vets. Been here for about 2 years. Unlike all these guys in here, I have to salute them all the time. I've never been in the service, but anybody that has been in the service is my hero. And I'm also the pastor and founder of an organization called Ocala for Jesus. We are a street ministry team here in Ocala. We're out on the street. We're an evangelistic outreach, just reaching the folks, sharing the gospel for Jesus. And that's what we kind of do here with when we have the opportunity at the Vet Center. And it's just really an opportunity, and I really appreciate it. It's an honor, and it's a privilege to serve God, but it's also an honor and privilege to be serving here at the Vets Helping Vet Center.
Tell them what you do on Thursday night here.
Oh, Thursday night we have everybody's welcome here. We do a life group. It's open. It's a non-denominational life group. We share the word. We bring in the Bible, and we have a time of worship. We bring scripture out, and then we minister to each other as far as prayer. It's kind of like a family setting, family oriented, and it's very non-threatening. Again, we share the scripture, we worship, spend time in worship, and then we pray for each other. And there's a lot of prayer needs out there.
And so I know you're not meeting right now because of the virus.
Yes.
But if they want to meet with you down the road, either one of you for that matter, how do they get a hold of you?
Get a hold of us through this number.
Well, you can call here.
You can call here, or you can call my personal cell phone number is 260-437-4713. And if I'm not available, if you leave a message, I'll get back with you as soon as I can.
Very good. Morris?
And the same thing for me. It's best to reach me here. I'm here usually on Tuesdays and Thursdays, but you can call me at my home phone. It's 352-629-2563, and I also have a answering machine on there that you can leave a message.
Now Morris is here on Tuesday and Thursdays. I'm usually here on Friday, but because of the shutdown here, I'm helping Morris out on Thursday because he tells me that he has a lot to handle with Hank. He say sometimes for 2 days.
2 days with me.
2 days, he said that needs help, Jim. Can you come out and help me?
It's true. It takes 2 of you.
Two to tango, right?
It's not the clients that are the problem.
Yeah.
It's Hank that's the problem. I get it.
Staff.
Yeah, the staff. The staff's the big, probably Gary, too. Listen, do you need to take a break, Adam?
Yeah, just a little break here, fellas, and then we'll come on back to it.
Okay.
Excellent. You're listening to Veterans News here at WOCA 96.3 FM, 1370 AM. We're going to take a short little break, and then when we come back, we'll have more from them. You're listening to WOCA Ocala. Back after this.
Broadcasting from the Paddock Mall Studios, this is WOCA, Ocala, Gainesville, The Villages, 1370 AM, 96.3 FM, The Source.
My fellow conservatives, please stay safe during this COVID-19 crisis. I'm Ryan Chamberlain, candidate for Congress. Here's my plan to protect us from future pandemics. First, Stop doing business with Communist China. Second, let's replenish our emergency medical stockpile and then pay off the national debt to keep our dollar strong. And finally, let's build the wall. I'm Ryan Chamberlain, and I approve this message. Now let's fire Nancy Pelosi and put America first. Paid for by Ryan Chamberlain for Congress, District 3.
WOCA.
Partly sunny today with a shower or thunderstorm around, high 81 to 87. Tonight mainly clear, low 58. Tomorrow, Saturday and Sunday, it will be pleasant with sunshine, high 80 to 87. High Saturday and Sunday, high 84 to 89. Monday, plenty of sunshine. We'll have a high Monday of 88 to 91. From the Florida Weather Center, I'm Brian May.
Hey folks, time for this week's super specials at Bob Wine's Camellia Gardens in Ocala. If you've been wanting a bottle brush, now is the time. Bob Wine's is the place. Take your pick from the smaller dwarf size bottle brush, the tall size, and those popular slim bottle brush with prices starting at a super low $15.99. And speaking of trees, you've got to see Bob's huge selection of citrus trees. Just about every one has special spring discount pricing, and many are bearing fruit right now. Prices start as low as $59.99, and you get a free bag of fertilizer too. And look, there's a BOGO on blueberries. Buy one, get one free. Of course, crepe myrtles, they're here, and Bob has them in a long list of colors, starting as low as $24.99. And when you choose one in dark red, white, or pink, you buy one and you get one at half price. Check them out now, BobWinesCameliaGardens.net, then come to Southeast 38th Street, Ocala. Daily till 4:30 in the same blooming place since 1952.
Additional funding is now available for the Paycheck Protection Program. Apply now. Over $300 billion additional dollars in 100% federally guaranteed loans are available to small businesses and independent contractors. Funds can be used towards payroll costs, rent, utilities, and interest on mortgages. Get, gather, and go now. Get informed by visiting OcalaCEP.com COVID-19 updates page. There you can gather the needed documents and go apply. For info, visit OcalaCEP.com COVID-19 updates page.
WOCA.
And you're listening to AM Ocala Live, WOCA. We are back with Veterans News here on AM Ocala Live, and we got the boys on the air. Good morning, guys. You back?
Yeah, we're back again. Hey, look, Gary's got some numbers. I like to share numbers with folks because everybody tells you, well, we're up, but they don't give you telephone numbers to reach for help. So we'll keep on reminding you about how to get some additional help besides what we do over here. And remember that our number is 433-2320. If you need assistance, you're a veteran or a family member or like a wife of a veteran, give us a call. In the meantime, Gary will shoot some numbers off to you. So.
Yeah, and these are nonprofits, our fellow workers that are out there trying to help the community in this rough time. And the first one I want to give you the number to is Interfaith. And before I give you the number, I want to shout out a thanks to Steve over at Interfaith because we ran out of vegetables. And he pitched in Monday and helped us with a couple cases. So thank you, Steve, and God bless you. You can reach Interfaith at 352-629-8868. You can reach the Salvation Army at area code 352-732-8326. Now, the soup kitchen, Brothers Keeper is closed, but the soup kitchen remains open 7 days a week from 12 to 1. It's over there on 2nd Street, so you can go get that meal. Again, that's 7 days a week from 12 to 1, and that's run by Blessed Trinity Catholic Church. Brothers Keepers, of course, is their arm over there that does that, and the great sisters and folks over there will give you a good meal. If you're a veteran and you're feeling troubled in any way with all this anxiety and stuff, the Veterans Crisis Line is there 24/7 at 1-800-273-8255 or simply text 838-255. Okay, your Ocala C-Block. They're doing most of their things by phone these days, but you can reach them at area code 352-369-3320. And the Gainesville, VA, 352-376-1611. And you want to remember that and call it for some of the other clinics that you normally go up there for, because a lot of the clinics are closed, but they will give you information. You can reach the Vines at area code 352-671-3130. You can reach the centers at area code 352-291-5555. So, if the thing's getting you down, there's plenty of help out there. But remember, faith over fear.
Very good. Okay.
Tell them about your opening.
Go, Jim.
Yeah, I just want to mention, as we're talking, we are going to start our life group this Thursday, May the 7th, and we start at 6:30 p.m., and anyone is invited. You do not have to be a veteran to come, and it's open to, both men and women. The only thing we do not have here at the time is child care. We don't have any child care, so you have to make provision for that if you do have children.
Is that tonight or next week?
May the 7th.
Well, May the 7th.
May the 7th, not this Thursday. May the 7th,
Okay.
at 6:30, and it'll be every Thursday here. But the thing is that we have a sign out by the side entrance, but that's where you have to come in on the side entrance. There'll be an A-frame sign saying Life Group, and that's the easiest way to come in. So
Yeah, well, the building is owned by the county, so it's still closed, and the county offices are still closed. But we're open, and you can get in if you give us a call. And the same thing with Jim's outfit. And you need to give those numbers again, Jim, how to get a hold of you.
Okay, my number again is area code 260-437-4713. And again, really, I'm really challenging you to come. If you have some situations that you need somebody to talk to, you're alone out there, you need some fellowship, especially Christian fellowship, I really encourage you to come, because it's really a non-threatening, non-denominational, just a bunch of people getting together that love each other, want to have a relationship, want to have family, and love the Lord, and you'll be blessed if you come. Just give us a try, really. And we've got an objective to get one person. We've always got one chair free, one chair empty, that we have it available. And that person knows who it is. It's there for them.
They do some good music going on in there.
Yeah, we do. We really do. We have a great time. We have a great time in the Lord.
The chaplains here, we can do the food and the peer counseling and other services that we can provide, but there are things that we're not good at, and some of the spiritual guidance and fellowship is not particularly my strong suit, as they all know. But we do have people available. As I told you last week, we have an attorney in the building. We've got a number of staff. Everybody's here really to try to offer assistance to you. That's what we're here for. So, but can't help you unless you reach out to us. You need to reach out. If you need to talk to these people, you got their numbers. They're here with us several days a week, and we're here to help you. So if you're a veteran or a wife of a veteran and you need some assistance, don't hesitate to call. That's our role. That's our mission. I can't. By the way, these people are not paid. I don't know if anybody realizes that. They volunteer their time, and they volunteer a lot of time, as most of the people in the building do. Our volunteers far outnumber the paid staff here, and there's only a handful of paid staff, and I can tell you you won't get rich working for Vets Helping Vets, I can assure you.
I think one thing that's important for them to know also is anything that we discuss
confidential.
Absolutely. 100% confidential. So there's nothing that, and again, there isn't too many things that both Morris and myself haven't heard. Morris being involved as long as he has. I'm also a board-certified life and business coach and been in that practice for a long time. So there isn't anything that we probably have not heard, but you may think you're going through that situation all by yourself, swimming in the ocean by yourself. There is help available, and we're here to do that. So
you actually teach classes for us here on financial and Well, why don't you talk a little bit what you do there?
Yeah, well, I'm also I'm a retired certified financial planner, so we have a class here. Hank put it together, and we cover finances. We start from the very basic. We assume everybody knows nothing, and we start from the basics because a lot of people, unfortunately, have not been taught finances, and we take it very seriously. We had the class. We try to have it once a month. The schedule is here at the Vets Helping Vets, usually on the third Friday of each month from 10 o'clock to noon. But you have to register here. Mm-hmm. There's some requirements that have to take place, but it's a good class, and again, that's has to do with financial stuff.
Well, the goal is to get you out of trouble, to get you back on your feet, keep you on your feet. I mean, that's really the goal. Listen, love helping people out, but I really enjoy helping people out who then become self-sufficient and don't need us anymore.
Yeah, and I'm also a retired certified financial planner.
Yeah, and they're working on my finances. They're trying to get me squared away, but, you know.
You know, the thing with finances is right now, even right now during this COVID.
That's right.
But even over the last several years, with my experience, a lot of people don't know this, but the majority of the population is almost one paycheck away from bankruptcy. Right. And the pressure that is on people with that financial obligations is humongous, and they need to get some relief. They need to know how to get out of that. They need to know how to straighten it out, you know, as far as finances. I'm a believer that you can have success and still have a balanced life, but somebody has to teach you to do that. It's a learned trait.
Yeah, everything's a little bit on hold because of the virus, and we've been not having those classes on a regular basis. But we will be getting back to that pretty soon. I think we're on the verge of opening up. We need to take our precautions and wear face masks and keep our distance and all of that. But if you're interested in those classes, you need to give us a call, 433-2320, or call Jim directly at his number. And we'll be glad to have you because, again, the goal is to get you out of that situation so that you become financially secure. Our time's up. I tell you every week, you know, thank you for your service, and God bless America, everybody.
Thank you, guys, very, very much. You guys have a great weekend and stay safe out there.
Be safe. Stay strong.
Will do. Thank you, gentlemen. WOCA Ocala will be back after this.
South Carolina, Oklahoma, Texas, and Tennessee.
Fox's Ginny Cosola, and the number of people applying for first-time jobless claims last week, 3.84 million. That is slightly above the expectation of 3.5 million. America's listening to Fox News.
Right now, today, Lowe's is open. Open to build, open to reassure, open to provide the help, support, and supplies that keep our homes working. Open to the idea that when we work together, we can bring it all together. It's what we've always done and what we'll continue to do. Because home is what unites us. Lowe's, here for you, in store or 24/7 at Lowe's.com.
There will be parties again soon, and family gatherings. There'll be parades and sporting events and concerts to help our communities when they come back together. Respond to the 2020 census now. Spend a few minutes online today to impact the next 10 years of healthcare, infrastructure, and education. Respond online today